Salvador. The very name evokes a sense of adventure, of mystery, of a past both beautiful and brutal. This is a city that breathes history, a place where the echoes of colonial grandeur mingle with the vibrant rhythms of African culture. Founded in 1549, Salvador de Bahia, or simply Salvador as it's often called, was Brazil's first capital. This port city on Brazil's northeastern coast became a key point in the transatlantic slave trade. The city's historical significance is immediately apparent in its architecture, a mesmerizing blend of Portuguese colonial buildings, Baroque churches, and brightly colored houses. Walking through the streets of Salvador is like stepping back in time, each cobblestone street and weathered facade whispering tales of a bygone era. But Salvador is not stuck in the past. It's a living, breathing testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a place where history isn't just remembered, it's celebrated. Salvador is a city of incredible cultural richness, a place where Africa, Europe, and indigenous traditions have intertwined over centuries to create something truly unique. This cultural fusion is evident everywhere you look, from the city's music and dance to its food and religious practices. The influence of Africa is particularly strong, a legacy of the millions of slaves brought to Brazil during the colonial period. African traditions are deeply embedded in Salvador's cultural fabric, most notably in the music, dance, and religious ceremonies of candomblé, a belief system that blends West African and Catholic traditions. The Portuguese influence is also inescapable, evident in the city's language, architecture, and cuisine. From the grand colonial buildings to the savory seafood stews, the mark of Portugal is deeply etched into Salvador's identity. And then there are the indigenous people of Brazil, whose presence is felt in the city's vibrant arts and crafts, its use of natural remedies, and its deep connection to the land. Salvador is a city that embraces its complex past, a place where different cultures haven't just coexisted, they've coalesced into something vibrant and new. And no exploration of Salvador would be complete without a visit to the Pelourinho, the city's historic center, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is where the heart of Salvador beats, a place where history comes alive in a riot of colors, sounds, and scents. The Pelourinho, which translates to pillory in Portuguese, takes its name from the whipping post that once stood here during the city's colonial past. Today, the Pelourinho is a vibrant neighborhood, a labyrinthine maze of cobblestone streets lined with brightly painted colonial buildings, Baroque churches, and lively squares. Walking through the Pelourinho is a feast for the senses. The air is filled with the sounds of samba and axe music, the tantalizing aromas of traditional Bahian cuisine, and the laughter of children playing in the streets. But beyond its beauty, the Pelourinho is a powerful reminder of Salvador's complex history, a place where the scars of slavery are still visible, juxtaposed against the vibrancy of a culture that refused to be broken. Salvador is a city of churches, each one a testament to the city's deep-rooted faith and its architectural splendor. These churches, with their towering facades, intricate carvings, and gilded interiors, offer a glimpse into the city's spiritual soul. One of the most iconic churches in Salvador is the Igreja de São Francisco, a masterpiece of Portuguese Baroque architecture. Its interior is a riot of gold leaf, with intricate carvings and paintings adorning every surface. The church's adjoining convent is equally impressive, with its peaceful cloisters and stunning azulejos, traditional Portuguese tiles. The Cathedral Basilica de Salvador, the city's cathedral, is another architectural gem. Built in the 17th century, the cathedral is a blend of Mannerist and Baroque styles, with a grand facade and a richly decorated interior. Its location overlooking the Bay of All Saints adds to its grandeur. These churches are not just places of worship, they are integral parts of Salvador's cultural fabric, hosting religious festivals, concerts, and other community events. Section 5. Echoes of Faith, the São Francisco Church and Convent. Nestled in the heart of Pelourinho, the São Francisco Church and Convent stand as a testament to Salvador's rich religious history. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a masterpiece of Portuguese Baroque, adorned with intricate carvings and shimmering gold leaf. Stepping inside is like entering a treasure chest. The walls and ceilings are covered in cedar carvings, each telling a story from the Bible or saints' lives. The opulence of the gold leaf financed by sugar barons is breathtaking. But it's more than just a visual feast. It's a place of deep spirituality where history and faith hang heavy in the air. The whispers of prayers, scent of incense, and flickering candlelight create reverence and tranquility. Adjacent is the Franciscan Convent, a haven of peace. The cloisters with shady walkways and peaceful gardens offer respite from bustling streets. Section 6. The soul of a city. Beyond the stunning architecture and historical significance, what truly sets Salvador apart is its people. The people of Salvador, known as Soteropolitanos, possess a warmth and joie de vivre that is infectious. They are quick to smile, eager to share their culture, and fiercely proud of their city. Music is the lifeblood of Salvador, and the city pulsates to the rhythms of samba, axe, and other Afro-Brazilian genres. From the impromptu drum circles that erupt in the streets to the elaborate carnival celebrations that transform the city each year, music is woven into the very fabric of life in Salvador. Food is another essential part of the Salvador experience. The city's cuisine, a delicious blend of African, Portuguese, and indigenous influences, is a sensory delight. From the savory seafood stews seasoned with dende oil and coconut milk to the acarajé, a street food staple made from black-eyed pea fritters, Salvador's food is as vibrant and diverse as its people. Section 7. A sensory feast. Walking through the streets of Salvador is a feast for the senses. The air is thick with the scent of spices, cumin, coriander, and ginger, wafting from street food stalls, mingling with the sweet perfume of tropical flowers. The rhythmic beat of drums, the heart of samba and axe music reverberates through the air, beckoning you to move your feet. The colors are just as intoxicating. The Pelourinho, with its brightly painted colonial buildings, is a kaleidoscope of hues. Each building seems to tell a story, its facade a testament to the city's complex past and vibrant present. And then, there's the food. Bahian cuisine is a delicious fusion of flavors, a reflection of the city's diverse cultural heritage. Don't leave without trying moqueca, a seafood stew cooked in coconut milk and dende oil, or acarajé, black-eyed pea fritters served with spicy shrimp paste. Salvador is a city that awakens all your senses, leaving you feeling energized, inspired, and deeply connected to the rhythm of life. Section 8. Salvador's enduring legacy. Salvador de Bahia is more than just a city. It's a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a place where history, culture, and faith intertwine to create something truly extraordinary. From its stunning colonial architecture to its vibrant music and dance traditions, Salvador is a city that captivates the imagination and lingers in the memory long after you've left. The legacy of Salvador is complex and multifaceted. It's a city that grapples with its past, acknowledging the horrors of slavery while celebrating the enduring spirit of its people. It's a place where African, European, and indigenous cultures have blended to create something unique and vibrant. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of Salvador is its spirit, its indomitable joie de vivre that permeates every aspect of life. It's a city that knows how to celebrate, to find joy in the face of adversity, and to embrace life in all its messy, beautiful complexity. Section 9. Practical information and tips for your visit. Getting to Salvador is easy, with direct flights from many major cities in Brazil and internationally. Once you arrive, the city is easily navigable by foot, taxi, or public transportation. The best time to visit Salvador is during the cooler, drier months from April to September. However, if you don't mind the heat and humidity, the city is alive with festivals and celebrations throughout the year. When exploring the Pelourinho, be sure to wear comfortable shoes, as the streets are cobblestone. It's also a good idea to carry small bills for purchases at street vendors and markets. To truly experience the city's vibrant culture, consider taking a cooking class, attending a capoeira performance, or visiting a candomblé ceremony. Section 10. Conclusion. Salvador de Bahia is a city that stays with you long after you've left. It's a place where history comes alive, where culture explodes in a riot of color and sound, and where the spirit of the people is as warm and inviting as the Brazilian sun. If you're looking for an authentic travel experience, a journey that will challenge and inspire you, look no further than Salvador. This city, with its complex past and vibrant present, will capture your heart and leave you forever changed. Section 11. Beyond the guidebook's Unforgettable Experiences. To truly experience the soul of Salvador, venture beyond the typical tourist trail. Learn capoeira. This Afro-Brazilian martial art disguised as a dance is a mesmerizing blend of agility, music, and culture. Taste the real Bahia. Skip the tourist traps and head to a local's home for a traditional Bahian meal. Get lost in the music. Follow the sounds of drums and singing, and you'll stumble upon an impromptu street party. Connect with the spirit of candomblé. Witness a candomblé ceremony, a vibrant blend of African and Catholic traditions. Embrace the unexpected. Get lost in the maze-like streets of the Pelourinho, and let the city surprise you.